radio station of the Church of Christ or Iglesia ni Cristo.
Half a day and good evening to all our viewers here on INCRadio Micronesia. You are tuning into us here in the local congregation of Guam. I am your host, Sister Arlene Malikton from the local congregation of Guam. So hashtag my locale over there on the YouTube chat, as well as to all the viewers who are listening and viewing us here on the YouTube channel. Awesome topic tonight because, of course, the season has begun, vacations are rolling in, and also many students and many parents are planning so many things for this upcoming season of summer. So, of course, here in the island of Guam, we definitely want to talk about our summer activities. But first of all, let me let you know what are the topics that we have this evening. This evening's topic is all about my favorite activities um, under the sun. So let's go ahead and go forward with our broadcast this evening by introducing our awesome guest. You have seen him here on INC Radio Micronesia. He's not a stranger to us, so we want to go ahead and turn this screen over to Brother Lerny.
Hi, good evening, good morning, and good afternoon to everyone, to all the listeners, to the viewers of INC Radio. Hello to everyone, and I'm back. I am Brother Lerny Abayan, one of the head deacons in the local congregation of Guam, District of Micronesia, a father of three, and I'm glad to be back here at INC Radio.
Awesome. Yes. Thank you, Lerny, for being here. Brother Lerny, in other words. So you have been such a great inspiration to all the married members here in the Church of Christ, but also to our particular locale, right? Because you have such an awesome family. You've been going and traveling so much, and I wanted to see what's been happening in your life, Kalerni, because recently you went on a trip, right? And of course, the things that we have seen you post is a lot of activities under the sun. But let's go ahead and ask you first. What is your favorite activity under the sun, or is there multiple things to do?
Well, spending time outdoors, that's refreshing, of
Yes,
course.
absolutely.
And so we usually go to the beach and go hiking and also bonding with family and
Yes.
friends.
So going to the beach is a lot of favorite thing to do in the beach. Do you go swimming, snorkeling, scuba diving?
We did just this past few weeks, we went to PI.
Mm-hmm.
We actually went to Boracay with family and friends. We spent time swimming. We did snorkeling for the kids. They like the nature. You know, as long as you're spending time with your family under the sun,
Right.
it's always fun,
Of
and
course,
it's
yes.
it's um, it's awesome.
Now you have mentioned that you went to Philippines, right? And you did a few weeks ago, and it was so early. You like meet immediately left, like right at the end of like graduation or school ended, which is a good way of actually saving on flight costs
Yeah.
and everything like that. But with this sharing your activities with your family and friends, how often you get the chance to do it?
Well, we try to do it probably going off island like twice a year,
Nice.
once every summer. Actually, this time we left like 2 days earlier than the graduation of the kids,
Mm-hmm.
to avoid the rush,
The
the
summer
peak
rush,
hour.
yeah,
Yeah.
the peak times, yes.
And then usually we spend time like New Year, off island too. So like couple of times in a year.
Nice. And
Yeah.
it's such a blessing that you are able to do that, because most people will only have vacation once a year, but you get to do it twice a year. And that's awesome. Uh, Now that you mentioned also your vacation, we have pictures you want to share with us here on
Yep.
IC Radio. So we want to go ahead and ask our creative tech there in the studio to please show us that first picture with Coloring's family. Yay! We
Yeah.
see them in the beach and it's they're playing in the sand. These are your kids. Can you
Yep.
name who are on the picture?
My eldest, that's Kirk, and then the middle child, that's Ayesha, and then the youngest, it's Spencer.
Is this on Guam, Coloring?
That's in Guam. Yeah,
Ah,
that's in
yes.
Ipao Beach, I think. Yeah,
Ipao Beach. Okay, so definitely your kids love to
love.
do things under the
Yes,
sun.
they are.
And I'm assuming they are not actually here on Guam,
Right
right?
now. Yes.
Wow. So they
Um,
are traveling too still?
we left them in PI just because spending time with family there back
Mm-hmm.
home. They seldom see them, and once they see them, they don't want to go back to Guam. And there's a funny story when we had our conversation through phone call, or I
Right.
mean video call,
Right.
and like you spend 1 minute with them talking, um, and then they want to end the call because they want to
Oh,
spend time with friends and cousins and loved ones there back in PI. There's a lot of things to do there, right?
there
You can
is.
go swimming just by the swimming pool,
Right.
go biking with friends, with family.
Yes, agreed. There's so
Yeah,
many. And I think is it summer there in the
it
Philippines too?
is. Yeah.
Oh wow, so great, great time to be there. I hope they'll be coming home soon.
Yes, of course. Maybe I said we need to pick them up at least 2 weeks before the class starts.
Oh yes, because
Yeah,
they do have to be in the habit to go back into the mode of
of course,
school.
they
That's
should.
right.
Yeah, they're still on vacation mode right now. So
So wow, Spencer, Aisha, Kirk. Wow, I hope you're having an awesome time there in the Philippines. Um, congratulations for that long vacation. You know, your parents worked so hard for you guys to get that. Okay, so with all that activities, Kalerni, you talked about hiking as well. Was that something that you have always done, or is this something kind of new to you?
I've done that before. It takes a lot of time.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm talking about the hiking, or sometimes they call it trail run,
Ah,
or hash run.
do they have it here in Guam?
They have it here in Guam. Yeah,
And you tried it?
I tried it like a couple of times when I was like
Nice.
10 years younger. But I promise I need to go back to shape, and I want to do that again. Yeah.
Wow, it's something I haven't heard. I thought these things only happen like, in the States or somewhere where it's bigger because the trails are longer.
Hmm.
But I'm surprised that there's some here in Guam.
Actually, Guam is the best place for hash run. Yeah. There's a
Really?
lot of trails here. It's, not
Mm-hmm.
easy.
I can imagine because
Yeah.
our terrain here
Yeah.
in Guam is up, down,
Yeah.
high, low, so you can either be like in a puddle of water
Mm-hmm.
or slip through the what do you call it, the jungle.
Ponds.
Yeah, or the ponds. So yes, I'm surprised for something like that to happen. I'm gonna look into that
Yeah.
color because that seems to be
Be
fun.
ready to get dirty.
Oh, okay. And you know what? I did Google it
Yeah.
earlier during our pre-show, and it's something where it's non-competitive. So you
No,
go
it's
on
not.
the rate of your speed,
Yep.
and there's no actually any award system. So I wonder, like in the island of Saipan, you guys have it there? Can you, let me know in the comments. Let us know because Sister Gwen, our YouTube engager and correspondent, is gonna be also probably asking that question as well. But there is other questions that Sister Gwen will be asking as well on the YouTube chat. But going back to our conversation, the hiking, the trail run, yeah, that's a good way of enjoying nature, right?
Yes.
And a little bit under the sun, and of course we want to be able to know why it's very important to take note of taking care of yourself,
Hmm.
So, in other words, what are some important things to remember when you're having fun under the sun?
Okay, so especially on hiking, right? Um, of course, you need to stay hydrated. That's the
Right.
number one
Agree.
because it's under the sun, of course.
Yes.
And then you need to follow safety rules.
Agree.
It's dangerous going to those kinds of activities without following rules and regulations,
Like,
safety. There's a lot of instructions before going to hiking, especially
yes.
trail run. You need to follow those instructions, and you need to be guided. That's the most important thing. And also, you need to enjoy. I mean, you need to enjoy the
Yes,
nature.
agree.
That's the most
Enjoy
important
it.
thing. Yeah.
Yes. But also, we want to be able to be very aware, right, with our surrounding, knowing where the nearest exit, emergency, right?
Hmm.
For you, Kalani, you have such a great advantage because Kachari is a nurse.
Yeah.
So whenever you are out and about under the sun, I'm sure she's always wearing that nurse hat, making sure all you, the family, is always safe, right?
Yeah.
So shout out to Cherry. Hello po. I hope you're there in the YouTube chat and also listening to us here on INC Radio. And lastly, before we have you go, because I want to thank you, Kalani, for being here. Such an inspiration because, of course, you have been such a person and then your family have been traveling, and not only just like for summer activities, but you have went on winter activities as
Yeah.
well. So we can have
Still
another,
under the sun
still
sometimes.
under the sun somewhat, but just in a colder climate,
Yeah.
right? And we will definitely have that other conversation again because your trips are amazing, and
Mm.
so shout out to you and also to Sister Cherry because you guys have amazing trips
Yeah.
then. So before we go, we always want to have fun with Colorney. So, Kitek, what time is it? Kitek? Awesome. It is game time. So, Kalerni, you know that Micronesia
Mm-hmm.
is known for our game time. So, the game tonight, if we can pull up those that PowerPoint or not PowerPoint, but a PDF game, it is what's the word? So, Kalerni, on the right side, you're actually going to see suggested letters. So, it's
Mm-hmm.
going to help you. And then, of course, in the bottom, you see that little small word says hint. We'll give you a hint of what it is. You know, sometimes we're not good in guessing the word, but of course, we want to go ahead and ask our viewers there in the YouTube chat to help our brother Larry to answer this game. So let's go ahead with Kuyatek. First one, what is this word? We have a H, we have a blank, we have a A, and we have a blank. And
Synonym for hot, heat.
heat. Is it heat? Let's take a look. Kuyatek, is it heat? Very good. Of course, all these words are very much tuned to our topic this evening. So, next word. Let's go see if you can get the next word. Two words.
Mm.
So, fairly easy. I think I could get this. It says the hint is
Topical
topical protection.
protection, sunscreen.
Is it?
There you go.
Sunscreen it is. Thank you. Maybe we won't show you the hint. Next one is, oh, I think you know this one.
Something you wear,
Some
hat.
hat it is. Is it? All right, and we have a few more to go. So next one. Ooh, what's
People
this?
dear to you, family.
Is it family? Let's take a look. It is family. Correct. Next word is. Oh, we have a
An
L A.
expression, laughing.
Is it laughing?
Laughing.
Laughing?
There you
It
go.
is laughing. Of course, when you enjoy, you laugh. And of course, next word is what is this one?
A feeling
It's a feeling.
happy.
Is it? Kuyatek? Let's
There
see.
you go.
Wow, you are in a roll, Colordy. Let's go ahead and see. Maybe this is the last one. Is it the last one? The Oh, this is a long one.
taking
taking
a
risks.
risk.
You talk about taking risks, right?
Adventurous.
We have a, we have a E, we have a
Yeah.
R, and we have a U, or is it another U? Yeah, let's go take a look.
Yeah, I think it's
Is
adventurous.
it adventurous?
Yeah. Taking a
Thank
risk.
you, Kalerni. Yes,
Thank
it
you.
looks like you got 100% for him on this game time. So thank you again for playing with us as well. And of course, we always want to be able to give you this opportunity. Any shout outs you want to make?
Well, of course, I want to thank you, INC Radio, for always inviting me here. I want to say hi to my kids in PI, back in PI, and my family, Cherry. And also, I would like to say hi to our travel buddies, Jun Rivera and family. Hi, good evening to you all. And good evening to everyone. Thank you.
Wow, that is right. We did talk about them a little bit before our pre-show. So yes, next time, Sister Marina and Kajun will definitely be here in our
Yep,
INC
yep.
radio.
You should invite them.
Yes, definitely. We want to hear their travel stories as
Yep.
well. Oh, well, okay. Well, thank you again, Kalani, for being
Thank you
here.
so much.
And of course, we want to go ahead and go with our next segment with Sister Gwen. Sister Gwen, what is happening with our next segment this evening?
Hey, Team
Thank
Live
you,
Chat!
sister.
Thank you for supporting us. We love hearing about your experiences here on INC Radio. Let us also know where you are joining us from.
Are you familiar with our hashtag challenge? If not, you can also participate by mentioning your local congregation as well as which Christian family organization you belong to.
Near the end of our broadcast, we will announce the hashtag challenge winners, so please continue engaging with us in the comments below. We hope you have a nice day and enjoy our show.
Thank you so much, Kuya Tech. Now we'll move on to reading your wonderful comments. Starting with our beloved District Supervising Minister, Brother Joven Jr. Sapilio. Good evening po, brethren, and good evening po, INC Radio Micronesia. Greetings to all the ministers, ministerial workers, officers, and brethren here in the District of Micronesia. Then we have our Assistant District Minister, Brother Joyous Malabanan. Have a great show, INC Radio Micronesia. Good evening to our District Minister Joven Sapilio Jr. and family. Greetings to all the brethren in the District of Micronesia. Then we have Brother Roger Mantanilla Jr. Greetings from Guam. Hello po to our District Minister Joven Sapilio Jr. and Assistant District Minister Joyous Malabanan. Then we also have Brother Roger Villegas Jr. Good evening po to our District Minister Brother Jovan Sipoyo Jr. and family po. Good evening po to our Assistant District Minister, Brother Julius Malabanan and family po. Hashtag Coblerville. Now I'd like to go along with our YouTube engagement question, which is, which do you prefer, swimming in the beach or a lake? First, we have Sister Charlene Fedinogan saying, I enjoy swimming at the beach and spending time with friends and family while enjoying a yummy picnic snack. We have Sister Erin Villegas. I think our family enjoys the beach, especially in Saipan because of the breakwater. Right, Poka Roger Villegas, hashtag Bookload, hashtag Coblerville. Then we have Sister Anne Denogan. She said, I love the beach because it represents Micronesia. Then we have Sister Jade Pasha. The beach is an amazing spot that represents our islands. It feels like a breeze of fresh air whenever I go there. We also have Sister Michelle Malabanan. We love eating lunch by the beach in the car. Hashtag Saipan. Then we also have, I'd also like to read some shout outs or greetings from the brethren. We have Sister Jade Pasha. Good evening po, Micronesia. I'm excited for tonight's broadcast po. Hashtag Saipan, hashtag Binhi, hashtag CWS. We also have Sister Charlene Fedinogan saying good evening po, along with Roel Kyle Luge, who is also shouting out his locale of Jigo. Then we have Sister Michelle Malabanan as well, also greeting to Ka Joven Sipul Jr., our district minister po, hashtag Saipan, hashtag Bookload, hashtag Micronesia. I also like to add shoutouts from other districts. We have Brother Mario Oka, good evening here in the Philippines, and enjoy watching here on INC Radio Micronesia Satellite Studio. Greetings from the local of Brixtonville, District of Caloocan North. We also have Brother Charles. Good evening po, brother. Good evening po, everyone. Happy watching from Cabales, GWS, Mangahan, Quezon City. I'd love to read the rest of your comments, but we're running out of time, so I'll pass it back to Sister Arlene.
Amazing, Sister Gwen. Thank you so much. Yes, thank you for all the comments there on the YouTube chat. I see it. It is very active. So thank you for all of those brethren. We even see Sister Myrna. She's actually messaging on the chat. So thank you for tuning into our broadcast. Amazing to always see you. All of you have those comments as well. We want to go ahead and mention, give these this time for last week's broadcast, because last week's broadcast was very fun and very engaging. So I want to shout out to all these locales. First of all, the local congregation of Machinao, local congregation of Jigo, because those those two local congregation had the most comments as well. But shout out to also brother Mark Relentia, because he was very funny, and we wanted to give this opportunity to him tonight to shout out to him, because we didn't get to shout out him too much on the comments last week. So thank you again. We love your comments as well, supporting us here on INC Radio Micronesia. But going forward, we want to see what is happening here in the district of Micronesia. So, Kuyeta, let's play that one.
CFO in action.
Of course, tonight we did have our evangelical mission online, supported by all the families all around the district of Micronesia. Want to thank you so much for all your support as well. Now, what's coming up here in the district of Micronesia? Of course, in the island of Saipan, they're still having their unity games in basketball and volleyballs there. In the schools of Ada Gym and also Mariana's high school gym. So we would love to see who are the winners for those Unity games as in the island of Saipan. Now coming up on June 28th, the local congregation of Machina will be having their family fun run and walk. Also to the local congregation of Copperville, INC free grass cutting and bush trimming. I believe this is going to be in a school, so more details of that. Would love always to give back to the community. So this is a great activity to be participating. The local congregation of Cobblerville is on the island of Saipan, and of course, the next following day, the local congregation of Copperville will be having their board game. So we want to definitely see all those amazing activities via pictures. So if you have anything to show, please send it our way. We want to go ahead and mention that here on INC Radio Micronesia. Uh, Now, going forward, we want to go ahead and tell Sister Gwen, or ask Sister Gwen to invite everybody to our next broadcast.
So for next week's broadcast, which is July 4th, 9:30 p.m., next week's broadcast will be Sister Arlene.
Next week's broadcast will be mentioned as soon as we get the topic. Yes, Sister Gwen. Yes, thank you. And of course, we want to go ahead and go forward with ending our show this evening pretty soon. We want to go ahead and mention too our beloved executive minister, Brother Eduardo V. Manalo. Thank you so much for your love and support here in the District of Micronesia, including our deputy executive minister, Brother Angela Aranyo Manalo. Hello, po. We hope you are doing well. I want to go ahead and shout out as well to the district minister here. It is Brother Joven Sapilio Jr. Thank you so much for your support and love all your comments there on the YouTube chat, as well as to our Assistant District Minister, that is Brother Julius Malabanan there in the island of Saipan. And to our CFO Overseer, Brother Roger Manzanilla Jr. Hello, Paul. I hope you are doing well. And also to our DMA, our District Multimedia Advisor, Brother Roger Villegas Jr., all the way in the island of Saipan. We hope you are doing great. and shout out to your family as well. Now, Sister Gwen, let's go ahead and have you shout out all of the rest of our crew members and our rest of our thank yous as well.
Next, we'd also like to thank our station manager, Brother Wally Taray, and our executive producer, Brother Emmanuel Andaya. Then also to greet and thank our crew members here in Saipan. We have Brother Joff, Sister Bam, Sister Jillian, Brother Jan, Brother Matt, and then we also have from Guam, Sister Arlene, Brother Michael, Brother Sean, and also Sister Randy and Brother Randy. Back to Sister Arlene to wrap up our broadcast.
Thank you, Sister Gwen. And of course, we want to mention to all our viewers this evening, have a good night to all our brethren here in the District of Micronesia. And to those who are starting their day, have a nice day. We'll see you again. Thank you.